Hello everyone, my name is Ross and welcome back to the Road to Master Division. And if you've not seen the previous episode, you have to go and watch it because we got promoted. And we didn't just get promoted, we got promoted in the most ridiculous fashion. We started terribly in terms of the second week that we had in a row in Gold 2. We just lost so many games, like you can see here. It was looking absolutely dire. We then won a couple on the bounce, then lost, and then we went into the previous episode and just won every single duel, and we just snuck in. If you remember in that episode, I said we might get away with 10 wins. 10 wins would not have allowed us to go into Gold 1. So, it went about as good as it could. Now, do I feel like I am probably good enough to be in this division? I mean, I've been promoted, so let's say yes, but I also need to acknowledge that I have gone up a division. And so if I really struggle today, it's kind of to be expected. I guess for me in this first week in Gold 1, because realistically now, if we got promoted, we'd be in the Master Division. So realistically in this first week in Gold 1, let's just not get relegated. Let's kind of stay in the league. If we were in the Premier League right now, I'd be looking for a mid-table finish, and then hopefully we can kick on next week. But you never know. If we can start to string together some wins, then anything could happen. So I play no move in this series. I do play moving occasionally. For me, moving, it's just like, I've been trying to have this chat with people recently. It feels like it introduces a lot more luck for me because you can be fantastic at moving, but if you go in the wrong direction and there's a sign in the other direction, that can be enough to lose the duel. In no move and NMPZ, you have the exact same information. And so I just feel like it introduces slightly less luck into it, although there is still a large amount of luck in GeoGuessr. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. Let's get into it. So, gonna play the first game. Let's just try to string together some decent results, and let's also talk through what we're doing. So, immediately quite a northern vibe. I don't even have a hemisphere, but I would be pretty confident we're in the northern hemisphere anyway. So, this could be Canada, US, or it could be more like Finland, Norway, Sweden. And I think given the style of road, and maybe even that sign just looks a little bit more Nordic, I would kind of send, I don't want to send too far up, and I'll go Sweden, because I don't know, it could be Norway, Sweden, or Finland, but that was the kind of vibe I got. That's a pretty rough round to start. Okay, and it was Finland, and we're slightly closer there. Okay, this is why I didn't want to go too far, because it gave me very northern vibes, but sometimes I send it, like, all the way north, and it's down here in, like, Helsinki, sort of, Copenhagen way. Gothenburg way, you know what I'm talking about. Right. What is this? So we're in Europe. We've got these kind of rock walls here. Gives me more Mediterranean vibes. What am I looking at here? Could this be? Right, where could we be? Maybe gives me kind of this part of the world. Like Balkan, Italian. Could this be Italy? It could be Italy for sure. Some huge mountains here. Could this be not Europe? Is there anything that I could use here that would indicate not Europe? I mean, everything about this feels European to me. The road, the vegetation, even the architecture, though it's in the distance. I mean, could this be potentially slightly further over to like Turkey way? Could this potentially even be Middle East? Maybe. I'm a bit unsure here. Right, let me lock in. We've got ocean to our northwest. Okay, that does make it a bit more water to our northwest. I'm going to send like around here, but I really am not entirely sure where we are. Okay, and it was actually... Oh, okay. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Do you know what? When it first popped up, I was going to say, this kind of reminds me of Monaco. But the more you looked around, it just didn't look quite rich enough for Monaco. But yeah, south of France makes sense. Okay. This is where I don't know my cars. We've got a yellow centre line. Does that almost not look like a European? We're driving on the left. So are we in... Is this the car that you get in Uganda? Or is it Kenya? Or are we in Botswana? Or are we in South Africa? We're driving on the left-hand side. I don't have a hemisphere. We're in Africa, I think. Could this not be Africa, actually? Could this be Asia? I think I've committed too much now. I'll go Uganda, hedging towards Kenya. Okay, it was Kenya, but we are so much closer there. And if that was on the multipliers, that would have been enough to win. Okay, it was Kenya. The grey truck you can see in Kenya. Let me know in the comments if you can also see that in Uganda. I think the one in Rwanda is black, if I'm correct. Yellow centre line. Yellow centre line with that text. What text is that? Oh, in trouble here. Does this not look a little bit Middle East? But I didn't think the Middle East had yellow center lines. What, have we got number plate? No, what car are we in? The black one, is this Jordan? I think you can get the black car in Jordan if we are assuming that we're in that area of the world. I'm going to send... Okay, he sent it in. Yeah. I don't have a lot to go off here. If that is Oman, that's to our east. So maybe we're like here? Okay, it was very close into Oman. Okay, we got the right vibes. Yeah, with the Arabic and with the black car... I think with that generation coverage, you're just more likely to be in Jordan. That was a nice guess. We're playing well here, actually. I'm quite happy so far. But it can all turn around very quickly. That is the French bollard. So, is there a chance we're in... Oh my god, what is that Google car there? That's the French bollard, but surely we're not in France here. I don't have a clue where we are. Is this like a random island, or is this a French... Is this like Senegal? Because it's got the French... I can't send France here, can I? That is a French bollard. 100%. I don't know what to do here. I can't send France. I'm going to hope this is like a French influence in Senegal. There just can't be France. I can't see... It is Senegal. Oh, what a guess that was. Okay. The logic there. The logic was there. It was the French bollard, but it just wasn't France. It looked like Africa. Okay, so we went for Senegal. Obviously, very famously, a lot of French influence, a lot of French language. That was a great start. I'll tell you what. Let's have a breakdown of that, because I'm normally very hard on myself, but that felt like some very good guesses. What do we get? 3928434948. I mean, 2 of them under 100 kilometers. I'm very happy with that start. Let's keep that going. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm just playing with, like, more just trusting myself, trusting my vibe as well. Like, I get hung up so much. Like, often in the past there, I would have just gone for France because it was the French bollard. I think I need to just trust my gut feeling a little bit more, my vibe on what the round is. I know Mr. Zigzag Oscar, by the way, if we need to skip, I might cut this in a second. Well, we got an opponent, don't worry. But yeah, Oscar often said, like, you'll be better off sometimes just, like, lifting your head up and just looking around. So we've got the Australian bollard and the red car. Now, where can you see the red car in Australia? I'm not sure. The black and white chevrons. I was practicing Australia, actually, earlier, which is a bit annoying. This orange soil... Because it's not a multiplier, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna go towards Perth. It just looks like way too red. Like, and you can get red-orange soil in like New South Wales and in Darwin, like exactly where he's sort of going towards the east. But it looked so red-orange that I'm gonna trust Perth. I could be massively wrong here. No, and it was. Okay. That's not always reliable, by the way, that red-orange soil. Like I say, you can get it up towards Darwin in the Northern Territory. You can get it out in New South Wales. But when it's that red, I just trusted it. Okay. So, obviously, it feels European, right? We've got white road lines. I can check the hemisphere. Yeah, we're in the Northern Hemisphere. It feels European. Architecture could almost be Mediterranean, maybe Spanish. Do we have any road signs? No, not really, other than this one over here. This feels super Spanish to me. Could be Portuguese. Could also be none of the above. But it certainly feels almost like Mediterranean. Do I want to send somewhere else? I don't mind sending Spain, but what I'll do is... I'll go like around here. I'm really unsure on this one. Again, it was Spain. We're playing really well to start. We've almost wiped them out there in 2 rounds. Okay, let's focus up. If we can get another win here, we're feeling good. It just gave Spanish vibes, right? I think this is what you need to do, is just play so much GeoGuessr that you almost just get a... What are the red road lines? I have never seen red road lines in my life. We've got red and white chevrons. These signs here, I think we're in Poland. Does that check out? No, we've got no EU. The reason I say Poland is I thought Poland had those chevrons, and I thought they had these signs. Now, I've not got a massive amount to go off, so what I'll do is, because it could be anywhere, really, I'll send in, like, southern Poland in case it's just somewhere that I'm not entirely sure on. Okay, we're actually closer there somehow. It was Russia. It was right near Moscow, actually. Okay. I kind of got the general vibe. That was probably our worst guess so far of the episode, but we take it. Okay, concrete road. This is, with these concrete roads, you're in Philippines or Thailand. Now, normally road direction is your best chance of getting this right, but we have no signs. Where's the car? That's the back of the car. Does it feel like it's hugging the left ever so more? Like, we are talking subtle here, but it looks like it's ever so slightly more on the left. So I'll go this way in Thailand so that if it is Philippines, I'm not getting too battered. It's Thailand, and that's enough. Wow. I tell you what, we have leveled up recently. We're playing so well here. Nice to see. Hopefully I'm still making sense in terms of what I'm looking out for. But yeah, great. I mean, normally I'm explaining why I'm playing so badly, but we're playing okay here. I am playing this at the start of the week, so I'm playing this on the Monday, by the way. I'm not sure when you'll see this, but normally at the start of the week, I actually find the opponents are better because it's normally the best people getting their games done. But yeah, I expect this to still be very difficult, though, obviously, in Gold 1. But yeah, look at this little run we've got. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Duel number 3. We'll play at least 6 duels today, maybe 7. If I start to lose back to back to back, then I might bin it off after 6. But yeah, 6 or 7. Absolutely. Okay, we've got some language there. I'm terrible with languages, but I'll come back to that in a second. Red car. Ooh, red car normally means Ukraine, but this isn't Ukraine. Could that text, little dash over the A, little hat on the T, is that Romania that you see that kind of text? Do they have a little hat on the T? You can, I suppose, see that. I think you can also see that in some other countries, though. So I'm going to hedge over this way. Maybe like north towards Ukraine. It was Slovakia. Okay. Didn't get a great vibe for that one. I should have probably looked around. It didn't particularly look like Romania, but we're okay with that one. That was a good guess from my opponent. I'm off to Hungary very soon, so I should hopefully get a better vibe for Hungary at least. Okay. Interesting round. Could this be Ireland? I never guess Ireland. Ooh. Isn't that a diamond sign? So Ireland do have the diamond signs, I think. Yeah, maybe this is an Ireland one. It doesn't feel UK, but also... Could it be like Isle of Man? Maybe I've never been to Isle of Man, so I wouldn't know what that looks like. My other concern was Uruguay, and I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes you look at Uruguay rounds and you say, that... Just not with that architecture, I don't think. Sometimes you look at Uruguay and you think that could be Ireland. I'll go near Limerick over here. Might not be Ireland. Where's he sending? Faroe Islands. Maybe. I didn't look at the car, but maybe for sure it could be. It was Scotland. And somehow only just a little bit closer. Okay, didn't feel like England. Like, I'm from South England. I live in Birmingham. So, like, if it's here, I will know it. When it gets to Scotland and Ireland, I actually really struggled. Probably more than I should. Can't make that out. All yellow lines. This is interesting. Do we have a hemisphere? Maybe more in the north, so southern hemisphere. Signs are on the right, so South America. Oh, no, that's white with... This is interesting. Do you see like yellow and white together there? Have I kind of made that up? I don't know where we might be, you know. I'm going to send like here. I'm really unsure. Okay, we were in Chile. Okay, I'm a little bit further away again. We got the general vibe. So I thought I saw white and yellow together, but maybe it was just the Google, the coverage messing up. But Uruguay and Argentina would normally be pretty good. Right, I think we're driving on the left. We've got the same car again. With the snorkel, though. Is that that's the Kenyan one, I think, again. I'm worried that the snorkel, though. Didn't someone say the snorkel was... Maybe it was Kenya, the snorkel. It doesn't look too barren, so I'm going to kind of... I don't know, somewhere around here? Okay, we're fine. We're a little bit further away, but we take it. It's been very minimal damage. I mean, we're going into round 5 now. We're both over 5,000 health. Yeah, so that was the Kenyan truck. We're getting to know these Google cars slowly. Okay, we're driving on the left. Very low quality coverage. Very blurred out. Ooh, tough one. I mean, we could be in Kenya again. Kenya West. West Kenya. Yeah, let's just send West Kenya. What am I doing going up there? Come on, Ross. Let's just go out here. I'm not going to try. Yeah, he's probably looking for the exact location. I'm not going to do that. I'm spectating, apparently. I thought he sent his guess in. I didn't want to try and bother looking for too long because I'm really bad at lining stuff up and I don't know where all the name places are in Kenya. But, oh, okay, fair. Maybe I should have spent a bit more time looking exactly. Okay. We've had a lot of Kenyas. Should just title this episode Kenya. Just going to keep getting Kenyan rounds. Talina Mount 46. Okay, let me get hemisphere here. Sun's in the south, northern hemisphere. Road feels... I don't even know. God, they've sent quickly. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. I'm in quite a lot of trouble here. Don't get a vibe for this at all. Red and white chevrons. So I'm going to send... like that way. Oh. Wow, what a guess. GG's. He's double out at 1 point. 1 point. He was better than me in that one. That's just fair. Okay. Damn. What did he see that was Estonian? Maybe it was the language on the sign. Maybe he just got a really good guess. I don't think so. He nailed that exactly. That's fair play. Fair play. Okay. 2 wins, 1 loss. This is why you need to stay humble in Gold 1. It can turn around very quickly. We'll go again. 1 sec, guys. I'm just gonna 1 sec. I probably cut that out. My mouse disconnects when I'm using it for a while. And I just have to sort of unplug and plug back in the USB. Otherwise, it and in GeoGuessr you can't do with mouse lag. But the mouse was lagging loads on my end. Right, we go again. Al Suggs, also from the UK, much better rating than I have. Damn. Oh damn. Hemisphere. Oh, this is really bad. I don't know if that's Alps or Andes. Oh, really bad. I'm going to say that's... oh, no. I didn't guess in time. Oh, no, I didn't zoom in. What am I doing? I don't know where we are. Okay, thank God. Oh, my God, I've got very lucky there. I was all kerfuffled. Don't think you can use that in that setting. That was really bad. It felt more Alps all of a sudden, but it was too late to like zoom into the map. I got very lucky there. White truck, yellow diamond... Damn, I hate playing against people like this. Like, I genuinely can't stand playing against people that guess so quickly. Like, fair play, to be honest, but it just sets me off on the wrong foot. Absolutely, I don't know where we are. Oh, we're in Kazakhstan. It was the Kazakhstan truck, of course. I tell you what, playing against people that guess quickly, it's such a good strategy if you're not, like, if you're confident enough, because it flusters your opponent every time. Like, I don't know what I'm doing when someone guesses quickly. He's going to send it really quick again. We're driving on the right, I think. And I see a lot of Asian tech. So I'm going to go Taiwan. I don't know where in Taiwan. Yeah, he thought we were driving on the left. We were driving on the right. See, me guessing quickly. There you go. He was looking for more info. But yeah, we were driving on the right, so it couldn't have been. So if you see Asian text and it's on the left, it's normally Japan. If it's on the right, it's normally Taiwan. Could also be Hong Kong, so be careful. Pare. We're in South America. We see a yellow sign. We have a look around. Do we see anything here? South America. Do I see anything which helps me there? Could be in a bit of trouble here. I'm going to go Ecuador, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're in Peru or Bolivia. Oh, we were in Colombia, just about. Oh, that was enough. GG's. That was a quick one. We were flawless there. We didn't lose any health. Okay, I thought that guy guessing quickly was going to really fluster me. Decent game. These games have gone a lot quicker today. There we go. Back into the promotion. So 3 wins, 1 loss. If we keep that up, we'll be pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think we'll probably need about 11 or 12 wins to get promoted to the Master Division here. But again, I'm not expecting that too much. But we will carry on playing. Have a little sip of water while we wait. Okay, we're coming up against another British player. Yellow centre lines. Driving on the right. We're in probably America or Canada. With the double yellow centre lines, we see a lot of trees. It's not very dry. I think we're probably over here. How high up do I want to send?
I'll go like West Virginia. Could be all the way up to Maine. Could also be more like Iowa way. I've also got a few wrong where it's right down south near like Louisiana, but we'll see. Okay, so it was out towards like Minnesota, Wisconsin way. Okay, we were slightly closer there. I think we got the general vibe, quite far north, further to the east than the west. We go again. What is this car? Wow, that's a big blur. Big blurred car. Looks like it could be that grey one again. No, could this be Kenya? What do we have to go off? Do we have a hemisphere? No. I don't have tons to go off here. I mean, could be Senegal as well. And this is the issue, right? It could be East Africa or West Africa. Do I get more of a Senegal vibe? It looks like Senegal is normally a lot drier. But you do have, obviously, areas down here that aren't dry. I mean, I don't know why I've not even considered, obviously, Ghana and Nigeria. I'm going to go Kenya again. Just make it a Kenya episode. It was Senegal. In a bit that looks like there's no green as well. Okay, that would have been a nice one if we'd have said Senegal. I hate it when you get those 50-50 wrongs. This is the issue when your 50-50s are so far away from each other, I guess. Yellow center line. I see a diamond in the distance. Let me double check the hemisphere. Northern hemisphere. Feels very cold, right? So I would actually guess here, on this occasion, I'm feeling Canada slightly more. Now, where in Canada? I wonder if this could be New Brunswick. But it doesn't look... No, I'm actually might change to Sask. What vibe am I getting? I mean, it looks very barren. I'm going to go over Sask way, but I'm not... It could also be the US. It might not even be Canada. He's in Spain. Is he going to stay in Spain? No, he's gone Mexico now. Could be Mexico. It was Mexico. Oof. Good guess. That was a terrible guess for me then. God, I think it just looked so cold that it put me off. But yeah, so, do you know what? Single yellow center line, that kind of environment. That was maybe a bad guess. That was maybe a bad guess. Okay, we need to lock in then. Centru. Interesting. Northern Hemisphere. I guess Europe. Europe of some kind, but where? Centru. With that blue sign. Where are you vibing, Ross, here? Come on, lock in. I don't know, so I'm going to, like, centre hedge around here. I don't have a clue where this is. Wow, good guess from him again. God, this guy has had the lowest rating of any player we've come up against. And he's either created a new account or the rating is lying here, because he's playing really well. Right, here we go again. White car. I can't see that text at all. Really poor quality coverage. So immediately I'm thinking Ecuador, Cambodia, or India with this kind of coverage. But it could also be like... Does that look Spanish to you? I'm so struggling to work out that text. I might send Ecuador. It's very red soil, though, isn't it? Which wouldn't lean me Ecuador normally. I almost wonder, like, Brazil. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Okay, this is gonna be the end of the game then. He's in India. That text doesn't look Indian to me. I struggled to send India. Yeah, it could be Africa, for sure. That was the other option. Could 100% be Africa. Maybe a better guess. And it was Bolivia. But we are a little bit close. A little bit of damage there. Not close enough to do serious damage, but we got the South American vibe a little bit there. It looked like the text was so blurred even on our screen, but there we go. Right, driving on the left in probably Asia. What have we got to go off? Driving on the left in Asia, white center line, this kind of road. I'd narrow it down. It's Thailand, Indonesia, or Malaysia. Oh, screw it. I've got no idea. Could be Indonesia for sure. Philippines. We're driving on the left, aren't we? Oh, it's going to change last minute to Thailand. That's a much better guess. I was going to say, it wouldn't be Philippines, because Philippines drive right. Okay, Thailand's a fine guess. In fact, it could definitely be Thailand. And it wasn't. It was Malaysia. No, it wasn't. It was Singapore, Indonesia. We'll get there in the end. It was Indonesia, but basically the right latitude. Okay, we're in the better position now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. Is that Asian text I can see? Yeah, Asian text. What side of the road? I think we're driving on the right, though, right? Asian text driving on the right. So Taiwan? I just want to confirm, are we actually driving on the right, though? I'm now concerned that we're not. How can I get any more info? That's the back of the car. It seems to be driving in the middle. Oh, no. Circles in the text. Circles in the text. I repeat, circles in the text. We're in South Korea. A mountainous part of South Korea, I think. Like over here. Yes, what a guess. We're 4 kilometers away. What a guess. Oh my goodness. That might be the closest lucky guess. I last minute worked out we were in South Korea, looked for some mountains, and we were 4 kilometers away in South Korea. Fair play. This is going rather well so far. 5 games played, 4 wins. Was not expecting this. I was actually speaking to my girlfriend a second ago, and I was just saying that I expect to get absolutely battered in Gold 1, so this is a nice surprise. Right, we're carrying on. We'll play at least 1 more game, maybe 2. Seeing as we're playing well, might as well get the games done whilst we're in a nice flow state. This immediately felt... No, I'm going to shut up. That's embarrassing, isn't it? No, it is. Okay, like Swiss. I worried all of a sudden that it was like Asia, like Japanese sometimes looks a bit like Swiss to me. Sonnerstein Kinnestenweg. So we're in like Alps, right? Here. Now, is it more Swiss or Austrian? Do we have a bollard? A bollard would help. Spielplatz. I'm just going to go right in the middle of everything. Could be Swiss, could be Austrian, could be Germany, could be Liechtenstein. Okay. We were actually 31 kilometers away again. That was just lucky. I could have I mean, my immediate vibe was Switzerland, so I could have easily sent where they sent as well. Hemispheres. Maybe it's directly above us. I don't want to trust that too much. Spanish looking text. What vibe do I get here? I feel like my vibe was like Bolivia. Bro, what did this say, though? This felt like it was more... No, that is just directly above us. That's not really going to give us much info here. Could be... Does the car give us any info? No. Could certainly be, like, more towards, like, Panama, Mexico way. Maybe I don't want to send in Bolivia. Ah, screw it. We'll go here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's further up here. Mexico, Panama. Yep. Yep, and it was. That was a great guess. That was my worrying concern there is... some of those rounds where it's just like, you know it's here, but you're in such an area where it just doesn't feel very obvious. God damn, where are we? We look like we're driving on the left, right? The road signs are set up very left. Oh my goodness. I mean, come off it. You got to give me something here. Southern Hemisphere. Should we just send South Africa? Can you get these chevrons in South Africa? A really barren area of South Africa. I'll just go near Kimberley. Oh. Oh, it was. Okay. We've both had a couple of stinker guesses there. That didn't look anything like Senegal. And we were driving on the left as well. But yeah, South Africa. Nice. Whenever I'm in doubt, I guess near Kimberley. Kimberley always saves me. Right. Yellow centre line. Damn. Which Nordic country can have the yellow centre line? Is it Sweden? Or is it Finland? Or is it Norway? I'm going to go in Sweden because I don't know which one it is. One of these 3 I'm sure can have yellow centre lines. And it feels... Maybe... Oh, wait, what? We both had the same vibe. That looked so much like the Nordics. Okay. Wouldn't have got that. That's fine. We both made the same mistake. Yellow centre line, hemisphere, dead in the east, have no idea. Okay, vibe, Ross. Come on, vibe. I'm wondering if it's here. Now, could this... Why did I think Brazil? Because I'm now looking at this and thinking this doesn't look too Brazilian. I'm sure if this is the Brazilian pole, if it has no supports, we're in the northeast. Now, do I have a better guess than Brazil? No. Hemisphere, we didn't get much. I'm gonna send it there. Why not? I mean, we lose the game, we lose the game. I've got a little bit of thought process behind it, but I have no idea where we are in all fairness. No, we're in Mexico. Damn, we're struggling together on this one. Did that look like Mexico? I guess a little bit. Really tough. This round and sorry, this set of games. Okay, palms. Car gives us nothing. Hemisphere gives us maybe more south. Lots of palms. Does this give me more of an Asian vibe? I could see Asian. Maybe Philippines? Nah, the more I look at this, I'm not convinced now about Asia. Now I'm starting to think this looks more like Ecuador kind of way. Is that the really low... Is that the crap cam? I'm trying to tell, or is that just low camera quality? Oh, this is going to be the game here. I don't know where we are. I think we could be in Ecuador, like, or over here somewhere. Oh, that last minute switch was unbelievable. We switched from Philippines to Cambodia at the last second. Now, if you're wondering why I went Cambodia, Cambodia is one of a few countries. I'll Google them because I can't remember all of them, where you have a really low quality camera, which people call like poo cam, crap cam, where it's just when you zoom in, it's so low quality. You get Cambodia, India, Ecuador, you can see it. I want to say Nigeria, but India and Cambodia are super common. That was such a last-minute switch there, but we did it. Wow. So we've played 6, we won 5. We've been going for half now. Do you know what? I'm going to play one more. I'm probably going to regret playing this, and we come against someone with a really high rating. Right, one more, and then we'll leave it there. These chevrons you can find in the UK. Wait, is there a world in which this is the UK? Oh my God, is this the UK? I can't tell if it's the UK. These things feel weird for the UK. I never thought there would be a round where I'm not sure. That feels a bit UK as well. You can get those in the UK. You can get those in like Italy, Albania. I kind of want to send UK all of a sudden. I looked at this at first and didn't even consider it. Also looks like, I don't know, just... Yeah, I could see it. This post looks almost a bit UK. The issue is with your own countries, you never learn it. Like, I never sit there and learn the UK, so I don't know what to look out for. I just vibe it. I'm like, that's my country. I'm going to go UK. Now, it's very flat. You've got some flat parts of the UK over here. Oh, this could be... It might not be the UK, but it certainly looks a lot like it if it's not the UK. That's all I will say. Oh, wow, good guess. Damn, okay. Yeah, that was we clutched up at the right moment. This part of the UK is super flat. So if you're in a flat part of the UK, I don't mind that as a guess. It could be other parts, of course. Okay. White car, don't know what that means. Sun is looking like it's a bit suspect right in the west as well. I think that looks like Asian text. So I'm leaning to the mic trying to like look around. I don't know why I'm looking like that. Like that's actually going to help. My screen's not going to move. We had people, didn't we? Let me zoom in on these people. That can often help. I'm struggling there. Maybe Africa then? Actually, no. I'm wondering if this is a Cambodia send again. Yeah, especially with this text. Low quality camera. Could be India. I'm going to go for a Cambodia send. And I'm going to go near Phnom Penh. Wouldn't be surprised if it's India, though. He's gone Cambodia with me. Okay, I respect it. I can certainly see it. Okay, it was Cambodia, but it was up towards the north. Okay, we'll take that. A little bit of damage. Yeah, that was tough. Sometimes looking at the people gives you a bit of a vibe as well. It can always help. I don't know that flag. Please tell me this guy doesn't know the flag. Does this feel... Are we driving on the left here? Back of the car, driving on the left, all white road lines. I'm pretty happy to send Malaysia here. Could this be Thailand for sure? Should we do the classic send that when we're not sure between Malaysia and Thailand? About there. This also might not be Asia. We might not be driving on the left, but I wanted to send quickly. And if you're driving on the left in Asia, you're probably with white road lines, you're probably in Malaysia or Thailand. Indonesia does have all white road lines. This could be Indonesia, but they also often have yellow on their road lines. They're in Indonesia. It was Malaysia, but they're much closer. That's tough. So it was still in Malaysia. They sent Indonesia, but this is the issue with Malaysia and Indonesia. Like, you can just be so far away from where you're actually guessing. Damn, what poll is that? Is that the Estonian one? Is that the Finnish one? Oh. Or neither. What are you? Is that actually the Latvian one? Do Latvia have that kind of... Oh, all these polls look so similar in these countries. No, I'm going to trust myself. I think that's the Finnish poll. I want to go Finland here. I think. I don't want to give this guy too long to find it. I'm going to go Finland quick. I'm hoping it is. Could be Estonia, actually. I'm trying to think what that bloody bollard is. They all look so similar. Has he found it? I think he might have found exactly where it is. It's Sweden. Wow, fair play. That was a great... Don't know how he managed to locate that so quickly. GG's. Okay, that was a Swedish bollard. Damn. They all look... I need to get... I'm actually really improving with the bollard, but those Nordic and Baltic bollards... Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I don't know what continent we're in. Okay, clutch up. Oh. Oh, my God. What is that? It's the French flag Google car. Where'd you get the French flag Google car? You get it in, like, Dominican, I think, stuff like that. But this isn't the Dominican, is it? Is that an Indonesia flag? I've got nothing else to go off. I was going to go Bolivia. Maybe I should have gone Bolivia. I don't know where we are. Sri Lanka, of course it is. Yeah, GG's. The Sri Lankan Google car, I remember now. I knew it's the Google car that has like the red, white, and blue. You can almost, it looks like a French flag, and it's the Sri Lankan one. You know when there's something in the back of your mind and you just like pull that forward? At least you guys can hopefully remember that and don't make the same mistake as me. Okay. Right, guys. I think we'll leave it there. So we've played 7 games today, and we've won 5, which means from the final 13 games in the Gold 1 division, we only need to win about half of them, and we should secure it to Master Division. And that would mean that moving forward, we can play some games in Master Division. Also, once you get to Master Division, you open up NMPZ as well, which will be super interesting, which is the one where there's no moving, no panning, no zooming. So you literally just in that still image, you can't zoom in, you can't look around, and that will be very interesting as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. If you're enjoying the slight improvement in gameplay as well, please do smash that like button. If you've got to this point and if you've not yet subscribed, please consider it. At the end of the video, probably around now, I'll also link some other videos around here that you consider checking out if you've not watched all of the recent content. But thank you for the support. Until next time, bye-bye.